Hello everyone, this is Niro here from Aussizz Group. I'm based in Waribi. I hope I'm audible now. I think in the last one I tried to do it, but there was issues in the microphone. So I hope I'm audible now to everyone. So if you just comment like that you can listen me, then I can keep continue. Hello everyone, this is Niro here from Aussizz Group. So I'm doing this video in relation to the major changes for the Australian immigration. They have announced it for student visa for offshore. So we have already posted about that one as a post, but we just wanted to do the video so that they can explain you in detail, but with an example that how these changes will affect to the offshore students mainly. The the major updates they have announced, just to support the Australian education industry, they want to keep continue doing the student visas, and they just want to keep continue to get students from offshore. But majorly they announce that they will start granting the visas from offshore student visa applications who already lodged it from outside of Australia, from any location, and they are waiting for the visa grant. They will start issuing the visas for those students. Okay, so and if they there will be many students who might have got the COE for this intake or next intake, but they are waiting for the updates from the immigration that they might be in I say they should apply for a student visa or not. So I think they should start applying for a student visa, because they have announced that as a first change, that if your student visa is already granted or if your student visa is in the process, then they will process your application even if there are restrictions in the place. So whenever they start getting us international students in Australia, if you have already visa issued with you, so you can travel straight away and satisfy whatever the quarantine requirement. They will announce it at that time. However, these changes mainly affecting for the offshore student visa holder, because they are anyhow granting the onshore student visa who are in Australia. So if you're outside of Australia, if your visa has applied already, and if you didn't get any update from immigration, you may expect some update from them very soon. And apart from that, if you, as I said, if you got an offer letter, if you're planning to come to Australia, and if you were not aware that what will be the situation in the future, then I would say you should start enrolling in the Australian universities as per your course guidelines and all, and you can apply for a student visa based on that, and you can expect a student visa grant as well. And as soon as Australian government lift the restriction, you should come to Australia by making a travel arrangement. The second announcement they have made it that is for, if you let's say if you started a course over there, if you get a visa, but by how some the restriction took a very long time to take it off. For example, you started the study this year, and you got a visa for 1 year for Australian student visa, and you were not able to complete the study by next year overseas, and there was no restriction lifted. Then they say that you can apply for a student visa extensions, and there will be COVID, due to COVID situation, they will not charge you for the further student visa extension as well. So that is also one good thing, that even if you study overseas and if your visa expired, then you can apply for a visa extension based on your remaining course, and depending on case by case basis, they might don't charge. They will definitely advise how you can claim that free of charge application for the offshore student visa application. And the third major thing, you can consider that so many students were not clear about the Australian study requirement for the temporary graduate visa. So in the third announcement, they have mentioned that if you applied or for student visa overseas, if you completed a course overseas, then this will not affect your Austrian study requirement from overseas. So even if you applied and granted a visa there, if you completed whole course over there, then you can still you can still apply for a TR in Australia even if you didn't meet the Austrian study requirement. So there are many students who are not aware about the exact Austrian study requirement. So Austrian study requirement is like completing a 92 weeks registered course and 16 calendar months in Australia. That is must. However, if due to COVID situation you have to study online overseas outside of Australia, then definitely you will be able to apply for the TR even if you didn't meet the Austrian study requirement due to this situation, because this situation has not control and it's not like just because you want to study overseas. This is affected due to COVID situation, so that's why it will not affect you. You will able to apply. For example, you studied 2 semesters overseas and then after restriction has been lifted for the international students, then if you came here and if you studied another 8 months here, then you will definitely be able to apply for the postgraduate a visa based on Austrian study requirement. However, they didn't make it clear for the immigration point system for the skill select that they will meet that requirement. Most likely it should, but they should come up with a exact guidelines as well in the future. But mainly for the TR, you should not be worried about that. Even if you're studying overseas, you will be able to apply for the TR even like if you studied 1 semester here and if you're affected by the COVID situation. And apart from that, like the fourth one says that if there is any worse situation, which is like if you complete total 2 years course overseas and the restriction is still not lifted, then so many people have question like how they will able to apply for the TR because they didn't travel at all. They just completed whole course in their country, and due to this situation they were not able to come to Australia because the TR, the main requirement is that you must be living and like you must be applying the TR in Australia. However, they are Australian immigration is like willing to give the exemptions for that as well. That even if you didn't travel here and if you completed whole course over there, you should be able to apply for the temporary graduate visa from overseas. So yes, so even if you completed everything all course over there, you should be able to apply the temporary graduate visa from overseas. However, like this is just a generic announcement for that. There might be some case by case situations as well. And like if you're not affected by COVID and if you're still overseas, then they didn't announce anything for that yet. They will definitely do specific detailed explanatory statement for each of the criteria in near future. So you'll have better understanding and exact requirement from the immigration. And apart from that, like the last one, they say that if due to any reasons, if it's you are not able to do your IELTS or PT exam due to the restrictions in your country, like they are not taking the exams, English language exams in your country because they didn't allow the more number of people in the same place. So there are many countries they are not able to host this kind of exam. So if you are affected by this COVID situation and you are not able to give the exams, then also they will give extra time to give an exam for the IELTS and the PT. So yeah, you don't need to worry about the English language test as well. So I would say pretty much this is like a win-win situation for the overseas students who want to come to Australia. And like those who are already in Australia, I think they are anyhow able to apply for the TR. They are anyhow able to apply for the student visas, and they are granting the student visa as well. So I think these changes will measure for the offshore student visa holders. So if you are planning to come to Australia and you are not aware about these things before, now you have official announcement from the immigration. So you should consider this and plan your situation, because there might be so many students who like to come, and there should not be because if you have completed your study this year and you don't want to create a gap or something in your career, or in your study, you don't want to do a break in your study, then you should start study online. sometimes like if while studying overseas you might not able to cope up everything online, so you can like do few subjects as well, rather than enrolling maybe in all the subjects from online. So that you can check with the universities, like when in which you enroll, they might give you that option as well, and you can understand the Australian education system even while studying overseas, and then you can take full capacity maybe in the next semester. So this way, like you will able to cope up with the Australian education system and how the, because sometimes the education system in your country and in Australia might be different, like how the exam patterns and the plagiarism, like the consequences. So this way, like definitely it will give you better understanding of the Australian education system. So I would say like if you have any questions in relation to like Australian student visa from offshore, we have like our branches over there, like in India, in Dubai as well. And like if you want to apply from our Australian branches, you can contact us as well. If you are not, if you don't have a branch in nearest to your place, we will definitely able to assist you in that. So I'll just repeat the announcement again. So first one, like you, the immigration will start granting a visa. So you don't need to worry about if you have applied for a visa for from offshore to for Australian to study in Australia, then you will accept you will start receiving the visa very soon. And even if you're planning now, you should start lodging the visa, so that like whenever they will start the flights, you can take the ticket and come to Australia to continue your study. Second one is like for you will be able to apply for a TR even if you're meeting the Australian study, even if you're not meeting the complete Australian study requirement while present in Australia. Okay. The third one, like you can say that they are giving a COVID-free student visa. They might not charge you for the further student visa extension if due to any reason you need to complete you are not able to complete your full course in the student visa duration, and you require some more visa so that like you can continue your study and complete it. So they will give you the student visa as well based on that, and that will be free of charge for that. And the fourth one is like you will able to apply for the TR from overseas as well, if for only COVID affected students for the offshore applicant. It's not like they didn't get clear for the applicants here in Australia. It's just for the offshore applicants, I'm saying. And the last one is like if you are not able to do your IELTS with the PT exam, you in any time in like uh, require time to do your TR from offshore, then they will give maybe extra time as well. So yes, so Australian immigration like care about the students coming from overseas. So definitely this will help to uh, like so that like they can get like continued support from Australian immigration and Australian federal government. So if you have any doubts, you can contact us to our nearest branch. We have provided our details in the the post, and we will try to answer most of the comments later on. This is just like a brief explanatory video, and definitely like the few updates which might be coming in next couple of weeks or maybe next week or this week, we will definitely update you as soon as we will get more details about that. Thank you.